What's up, guys? Welcome to our team call. I got a sloppy bun. We got Jody in her workout clothes, drinking her water, her shake. We got Elizabeth looking all cute coming from work or something. Melly is just clean hair. I don't even know what's going on with Melly over there looking all cute. And Crystal has got her blanket on and she is ready to go. So we are the ladies live on this call today. I know a lot of you are going to be watching this on the replay. We need to start off with some recognition. As everyone knows, Elizabeth officially became a Success Club starter. Whoop, whoop. Everyone give a whoop, whoop. That means that for 3 consecutive months, starting as a new coach, she hit at least Success Club 5, meaning she helped 3 people, minimum 3 people, even though she helped a lot more than that. So congrats, Elizabeth. It is a huge task. Not even I got that. I missed it my last month by 1 point. Yes. But I will say my coach never even told me like it was worth fighting for. I would have like signed up a cousin or something. So I just didn't know to like fight for it. So I'm glad you did it and you accomplished that goal. Then we have our girl Crystal, who is just killing it. Girl, she's just, do you see the flames behind her, guys? Do you see the flames? And what's so cool about Crystal is that literally a few weeks ago, she was talking about quitting. So I think that you guys are going to see tonight, we're going to be talking about mastering your mindset. I did want to turn the time over to Crystal for a little bit. And Crystal, you can get off and watch the replay if you want after you speak, because 5 a.m. is around the corner. Okay. But I just wanted to bring you on, Crystal, and just tell us a little bit what happened. Where did the mind shift happen? Were you just continuing your vitals and then it just like, I don't know, people started responding? Can you identify?
So what I think was happening was I was stressing out and I was obsessing and I was like pushing myself to these to these limits that I was not able to keep up with, and it was making me feel like it wasn't worth it. So I kind of like took a step back and I reevaluated like what am I doing? Like what am I really doing? And then I decided to just like stop pushing the products, stop talking about the products, and talk about me. Like focus on me and my journey and getting results and sticking to everything. And I think that definitely did something. And then I stopped. Like I was inviting 60 people a day, but like I stopped doing that. Like I was like, I can't do that. So like what I was doing, I was just growing growing my Instagram, like not with an app. And I was talking to regular people, and I was only talking to the people that were watching my stuff. So it wasn't like I was trying to convince people. I was talking to people that already knew what I was doing. And I started listening to another PD book that it's actually, I forgot the name of it. It's like, actually it's called Stop Feeling Like Shit. That's what it's called. And I think it kind of helped with my confidence too. And then when I started talking to these people, I just talk with confidence, like that I know what I'm saying. I know what I'm talking about. Like I have a solution for everything that they say. Like if they tell me they don't have time, I'm like, well, you're in luck because these workouts are 30 minutes. They're made for busy people. Like I have something to say for everything. And then like if they still tell me no, I just go back to them. I keep going back to them like every like week, 2 weeks. I'll be like, well, I just opened up a few more spots. Maybe you want to give it a shot now. Like, I just don't give up on people.
All right. And would you say most people are ghosting you? Like, what is the vast majority? How many?
There is definitely a lot of ghosting happening. Yeah, for sure. So this one girl, like, she ghosted me from February. So like months. And then all of a sudden she just was like, sure, give me details. And I was like, okay. And I just kept up with it. I feel like I've been showing up every day. I post on my feed at least twice a day. And I stopped worrying about filters. I stopped worrying about what I'm posting, and I just post what I feel like posting.
Okay.
And
so I think it sounds like you were putting a lot of pressure on yourself, like maybe trying to keep up with the Joneses. What am I supposed to do? And everyone was promoting Ultimate Portion Fix, so you were creating the cute little graphics, and you were, just kind of following what other people were doing because you thought that that was the right thing. And then it sounds like you just said, screw that. I'm just going to talk about me and, stop promoting. I think, didn't you just stop even like promoting?
Yeah,
graphics.
I just stopped with all the graphics and stopped with all like the beach body and the portions and like all of the just like giving information away. And now I just talk about like how using portions help me, like learning, like so I just stopped making it all about Beachbody, really.
Yeah. And I think that someone may hear that and be like, well, gosh, but guys, nobody wants to feel sold to. And I think we feel the same way. You go on someone's page and it says, doTERRA rep, and you're like, oh, she's going to try to sell oil to me.
Yep.
We all do it. So I think that it is the key. It's the key to lead with our journey. And I feel like if you're starting to feel like crappy in this business and you're starting to feel inadequate or whatever, take it back to you. What makes you feel good? What's lighting your fire? What workout did you love? And just talk about what's working for you. And I think that you were kind of a victim of like corporate puppeting. I know it sounds horrible, but it was happening. It was happening to our team. I noticed it. And that's when I said, guys, let's pull out. Let's stop promoting this. Like, let's pull out. We're all like bombing here. That's awesome, Crystal. You did also start using the Big Bang. I mean, you implemented it right away. What would you say has been the benefit of that?
Honestly, that has also been another thing, because people are just, when they get that invite, and I tailored it to make sure that it's regular people. So it's like, I know that even though people that sell oils and that, this and that, they need fitness too. But that, like, right now, I'm targeting regular people. Like, you know what I mean? So I made it so that their followers are like less than 800. And that they're not following more than 1,000. So like I tailored it to be more like regular moms, like on Instagram, just showing pictures of their kids. I think that has definitely helped, because most of those invites, people are like, sure, send me details.
Yeah.
Like, and so like I right away send them details, and I'm using a mixture of Kate and Kasha Fitzgerald's, her scripts, and that's what I'm sending these people, and I have it saved to my quick replies, so that I can just bam, 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 send them quick. You know what I mean? Like,
and is that the access to 500 plus workouts?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, guys, I think the message here with Crystal, before we move on to what I have prepared for you girls, is, first of all, it's okay to quit, but it's not okay to give up. Crystal needed to quit what she was doing and take a step back and say, screw it, but she didn't give up. And I think that within our coaching journey, you're going to need to quit a lot of times. And you're going to think about quitting a lot of times. But giving up cannot be an option. I mean, just like your marriage, just like it just can't be that. So it's okay. I want to give you the permission to take that step back and say, look, I need a breather. But you are here for a reason, guys. Your lives, everyone that's on this call right now, your lives have changed because of the products and like because of the fitness and everything that is Beachbody, right? So we need to give that gift to other people, and we cannot give up on that because people need it. We just got to keep trucking along. So Crystal, you just gotta just keep on doing. I mean, it could continue, it could stop. We just can't, we can't stop, but keep that momentum going. I would just be like shouting out, like making yourself seem like, dang, I'm so good, I'm killing it this month. So many girls are just signing up to be part of our fit squad, and just make it fun. I was telling Elizabeth, like, just make it sound fun, like be part of our, bomb squad, our bombshell squad. Give it a fun name like that, guys. Like let people be like, I want to be a bombshell mom. Hey, that's a fun name. Bombshell mom. So okay.
Elizabeth said she had questions. What's up, Liz?
Okay, so you guys know what I'm doing. I'm sending the 62 invites, and you said you were doing that, and now you're doing the Big Bang Ram, which I haven't looked into at all. Yeah. Are you found that you're getting responses more from the Big Bang Ram, and then it messages all the people you choose? Because I've been following the chat and what you've been saying about it. And then do you send it often, or you send it once and then you just follow up with people? Or can you kind of let me know how does it work? Like, what does it entail?
Yeah. It is kind of like, I feel like when I go back to my inbox, I'm like, shit, I have like so many people that this sent out messages. Like following up is going to be, I haven't gotten to that portion sort of yet, but like, I definitely feel like with this, so the invite is going out to all my followers.
Okay.
And it's going like they're doing it like every 90 seconds or something like that. And I am getting a lot of responses, and people, and it's weird because it's people that, like, I don't know, like it's people that are interested now. So like the people that I was inviting, it seemed like it was like nobody was saying it. Like it was dead silence. But these people somehow are interested, and I don't even know how that's happening.
Yeah, I'm wondering like what the difference is, because it's super tedious to do 62 invites a day. Like I have to find the time, or I watch a show and I'm just doing it, I have to tally. But if this is automatically sending it, that takes the work out of it. But you're only doing that, like, how often are you going to use this program?
I'm using it every day. It just runs automatically.
Oh, gotcha.
And it stops. It'll stop if it's it pauses when like they think like Instagram is gonna freeze it. You know what I mean? Like Instagram's got like weird rules. But what I'm doing is anybody that says that they want info, I'm flagging their conversation. And then that's how I'm following up, is I'm going back to the flags. So I'll go and I'll do like you can sort your inbox. You can hit flagged, and all your flags will come up.
Okay.
So I go all the way as far back as I can go, 6 weeks, 5 weeks, whatever. And those are the people that I'm following up with.
That's awesome. And a side note, your Instagram is like bomb. Like if I wasn't already signed up, I would sign up with you. Like,
really?
Yeah. And I didn't realize that you did the change until you said it. But as a person who's newer, I'm not going to sign up because of flyers that are in your Insta stories. But I do relate to you, and I love seeing the school stuff, the mom stuff, the food stuff, your struggles, your clothing, like all of it. Like you're so well-rounded. So
that's another thing. So thank you so much. But I started to share more about me, like who I am.
Yeah.
Behind the workout, behind the shakes. Like, okay, it's cool, show your workout clips, but what else is going on in your day? Like your personality. Like people know who I am now. They like sign up with me because they like that I'm like an animal. Like I'm like
authentic. You're totally authentic. Like there's no
you're no savage.
You are. Yeah. We know who you are. You're real.
So
well, okay, I wanted to chime in on Big Bang Gram. Elizabeth, it is random. So I will say it's not organized to a point that you could like have this system. It's random, and it's a little like cringy at some point, because you're like, crap, it sent it to a business. Crap, it just sent it to a girl. Like literally mine was sending, and I don't know why, like people were literally, they were getting my automated like, hey, thanks for following me. And then like an hour later, they got the invite. But I'm like, I did have one girl say, sure, tell me. I'm like, okay, see, I would have never done that. So the Big Bang Gram kind of gives you some balls that maybe you didn't have before. But look, if this is truly a numbers game, let the robot play the numbers for us. Now,
Right.
let me see. I can't tell you the exact amount. Do you have, like, look, it has sent out 294 of my recent invite, 294.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know how many days worth of inviting. When did I start it? I don't know. When I told you guys, Crystal, do you know when you started it? Like the day that I was like, guys, I'm doing this, the $9 a month.
I think it was like last week, maybe like 2 weeks ago.
Okay, so it's not doing as many. It's only done 294 in 2 weeks, but it's also sending the automatic message, and I don't know.
Any negative feedback? Because like even with my 62, I get people saying, I don't like this, or I don't like cold messaging. And I'm like, I'm not cold messaging. You're my follower. Did you get any negative?
I'm just getting a ton of ghosts, like no responses. I haven't gotten a negative, but
Neither have I. I haven't
getting
either.
no response. You know, I have a ton. I'm looking. I'm like, dang, nobody. You know, and maybe I'll go back. Maybe what you could do is you pause it, right? And now I have 294 people to be like, hey, did you see it? What do you think? And like ask again. And I could like really hone in on those 294. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because I really believe that it's the following up that really makes people sign.
So, all right. Thank you, Crystal. Elizabeth, I know that it is seeming cumbersome. Right now, Crystal's making us all feel like crap. So we're like, what the heck? I only have 2 points. But I'm reminding myself, I just announced my group. Like right now is when my hustle kicks in. So if you haven't even announced your group, then yeah, you got nothing going on. Gotta announce it. We have plenty of time. There's no reason to feel stressed. Elizabeth, I would not stop what you're doing.
No, I'm not.
I wouldn't stop it. I know that you're getting a lot of ghosts, but as you've seen in the last 3 months, people made you sweat till the end. So it was like all that ghosting, and then the last 2 weeks you kind of like kicked it into gear. That's how it is, guys. Every single month it's like that. Like I'm literally like, there's no, other than my robot, you know, I don't just have people every month like, hey, I want to sign up. Hey, I want to sign up. That's why I have no idea how the heck Ashley does it with her 300 people. Cause I'm like, that has to be like constant. Like, so I'm literally ghost, but I will finish the month where I need to be because it takes that whole month to just finally get them on board. So trust the process. Okay. Don't get frustrated and keep on going. Okay, any other questions for Crystal before I move on and talk about how to master our mindset? Who was that? Okay, that was just someone. All right, so thank you, Crystal. Keep it up, girl. Just keep inspiring us because I think you're lighting us up and you're making us like want to hustle more. So awesome.
Okay. All right. Bye, guys.
All right. Good night, Crystal.
Good night.
All right, guys. Now I want to share with you. I just thought about different things, and I came up with about 7 ways to level up your mindset. I'm telling you right now that if you are not where you want to be, it is almost 100% because you haven't allowed your mind to get there. Your mind is so powerful. And it is crazy how the connection between mind, body, spirit, actions, it's all connected. And so it's this one big circle of what you're feeding your mind that allows it to manifest in your life. So the very first thing that I thought of, ways to level up your mindset, is to change your self-talk. Do you find yourself saying like, oh, I'm not good enough. Oh, I suck at that. We all do it. We have the things that we know we fall short of, but is that the narrative in your mind? Are you constantly saying like, I'm so unorganized. I can't, blah, blah, blah. So instead of that, when you find yourself reaching into that negative talk about yourself, flip it. It's like a switch, guys. You literally flip it. You flip it and you say, no, I got this. I can do this. I'm gonna do good. And so I kind of learned this from The Secret, from the movie The Secret. If you have Netflix, go watch it. It will fill your mind with wonder. But the movie The Secret taught me to focus on what I want to happen rather than what I don't. or focus on who I am, like the good that I have rather than the bad, you know? Okay, the second one is change your language. This kind of goes along with your self-talk, but you know, what's that inner dialogue? Just switch it up. Change that negative language to something positive, and yeah, so just, you know, telling yourself the same thing, like the narrative. I'm so forgetful. I always do this. What's wrong with me? Instead, talk about what you're gonna do right, like how you're gonna make it right, what you're gonna do to figure it out. Be solution oriented rather than someone that just complains about the situation. What are you gonna do to make it right? What are you gonna do to switch things up to make it different? Okay, number 3, I love this one, guys, because I do this all the time. Act as if. If you were a 10-star diamond right now leading a big team, what would you be doing? What kind of activities would you be hosting team calls? Would you be doing sneak peeks? Would you be more engaged in the community? Like, what would you do? And you have to act as if, because if you're, you know, if you're just kind of like thinking small and just being like, oh, you know, I'm new. That's why I told Elizabeth last week, stop saying I'm new. Like, that's it. You're done saying I'm new, because what does I'm new means? Like, oh, I'm here. I'm new. What do I know? Like, no, you're a boss. You're a CEO. That's who you are. 3 months in, boom, you're a boss. All right. So act as if. Stop saying I'm new. Stop saying like, I don't know enough, or like, I'm just trying to figure, like, don't feed yourself that like very low, small-minded way of thinking of yourself. So have that mindset, pick a goal. What do you need to do to achieve it? And go for it, okay? Act as if. 4th one is learn and apply. I can't tell you how many books have like they literally, like I said, The Secret changed my life forever. Like, whenever I get into a negative space, oh my gosh, I'm late, everyone's gonna hate me, I'm gonna walk in and people are gonna, and I'm stressing about that, I say, flip that, Lily. Focus on what you want to happen. I'm gonna walk in, it's gonna be fine, no one's gonna care, and I will lift that burden of the negative, talk, because I learned that skill set and strategy. Today I spent about an hour, and I want to share it with you guys, listening. It came up on my feed when I got onto Facebook, and it was this woman. She does like marriage seminars, and I almost stayed on the whole time. She was so engaging. Everything that she was saying was so helpful. And she talked about like the secret to making a marriage last. And she was like, look, I'm telling you, the secret to all of your relationships, it's just a strategy and a skill set. And if you can learn these skills, you will forever like just have a happy marriage, have a happy life. And I'm actually going to share this with the team, because the link, she has like, I guess a webinar kind of maybe teaching what she was teaching in this little webinar. It was so good. Like, it made me walk away and like want to have a better marriage. Just like what I learned from her, I was like, oh my gosh, I love it. So that is what educating yourself, learn, and then apply it. What are the things that you're learning, and how can you implement it into your day right away? Okay, learn and apply. Read those books, get on those webinars, whatever you feel you're lacking in, learn it, learn the skill set, guys. There's no reason in 2019, with where we are with our technology and the information, that you should be lacking and staying stuck in whatever inadequacies or things that you're working on. Number 5, you've heard this one before. Have you ever heard, you're the sum of the 5 people you hang around with? Surround yourself with people who match your desired mindset. Are you hanging around women who are complaining? Oh, maybe they hate their spouses. Oh, my mother-in-law. That kind of energy, it bleeds onto you. I know for a lot of people, coworkers are very negative, and work can be a very negative space. If you need to pull away from from different coworkers, from people, do what you got to do, guys, but surround yourself with people who share your mindset. Let me tell you, when you don't align yourself with people who share your mindset, it's going to make you feel off. You're going to feel crazy. You're going to feel like, well, yeah, maybe I shouldn't do this. Like, it's going to mess with your mind. And so it's so important when you're with the right people. It's like all of a sudden, nothing you say is crazy. Like it's well received because these people are on your same level or higher, and it allows you to elevate yourself and just always feel good. So do what you got to do to surround yourself with people who match your mindset. Change your circle. If you need to change your circle, start doing it now. You know, if it's someone close to you, sometimes family can be toxic. Distance yourself, you know. I'm not saying cut off your family by any means, but we're all grown adults right now. And if somebody just ulcers in your stomach, like, you have the choice to maybe not discontinue your relationship with these people, but certainly to minimize the amount of time that you spend with them. 6, create new habits that support this mindset change. You know, this kind of goes back to the learning, like, you know, reading the books or whatever, but you have to just create new habits that are going to, you know, support where you're going. So like if you lack organization, then you need to create a new habit that every morning you're going to do this specific thing, and they're habits. That's it. So the things that you need to work on your mind, you know, just every day you're going to wake up and you're going to work on that, and you're going to create this new habit of like, I, you know, wake up and I do this, or, you know, whatever it is. It could be small little things, but you know, you need to just have this mindset that like, this isn't a destination, it's a journey. And so you constantly have this mindset of like, okay, this isn't the end. Like, there's hope. I can change. I can do different things. And like, this is not like you learn these things and you stop. Like, life, this journey, learning, having a positive mindset, it is like a muscle, and you got to work on it and just create those new habits till it becomes you. All right. And then lastly, guys, this is my challenge to all of you. You need to jump out of your comfort zone. Not move, not walk, not tiptoe, jump. You need to jump out of your comfort zone. The goals that you set for yourself should scare you and almost seem impossible and dumb. Okay? Like, this is so dumb. That's how you should feel about your goals. If you feel like, yeah, I can do that, your goal's not big enough. If it doesn't scare you, it's not big enough. Your goal needs to be something, and it's not like, oh, let me set this really dumb, you know, high goal because I know I'm not going to make it anyways, but yeah, let me set it. No, it's about really believing that it's possible for you. And it sounds crazy, but it can happen. It's happened for other people, so it can happen for me. So it's not like, this isn't like fluff or like, oh, just say it, but you don't really believe it. Like, no, this has to be in every fiber of your being. You need to jump out of your comfort zone right now. If you are playing small in this business, you need to start playing big. How do you play big? What are the big people doing? And you have to push out of your comfort zone and do that. There is no like, but I don't know, but I don't, you have to, everybody sucks starting off doing something, guys. So ways that we can push ourselves out of our comfort zone is with the inviting, with hosting our own challenge groups, hosting our own sneak peeks, not relying on your upline, not relying on me. But even then, if your upline is providing these amazing tools, being a part of it and figuring out a way how to get yourself in there. How can you contribute? What do you got to do? It's the only way, guys, that you're gonna flip that mindset to just like have this undeniable belief. Now, you know, it's human nature, guys, to go into a negative space sometimes, and that's okay. You can go there, but you can't stay there long, okay? You can't stay there long, and you literally like just gotta snap out of it and like a switch, replace the negative with the positive. So challenge yourself, ask yourself, what situations can I put myself in that will allow me to operate at a higher mindset? Okay, let me repeat that. Ask yourself, what situations can I put myself that will allow me to operate at a higher mindset? This could mean also going to personal development conferences, networking events. I was thinking of that today. Like, I should be out in my community, going to like networking events at like realtors and other people, just to get out there and be talking and just like, you know, just be out there connecting. So anyways, right now in our team, I feel there is a lot of small thinking. We need to break free from that, guys. We need to start really thinking big. And big is available to, it's available to me, it's available to you. Thinking big is not something that, like, it's not bias. Big thinking and big goals and big things happening. It's not like, oh, okay, this girl's gonna get it and you're not. It is something that is free for all of us to grab and to grasp, but it's up to us. It's up to us to decide. And I think Crystal was a great example of that this month on our team. April, you know, went like 3 months without a sale. I mean, how discouraging is that? But we keep going, guys. We keep going, and we keep, you know, just knowing that things are going to get better. So anyways, I don't think there's questions. I think those are old. So, all right, guys, I hope this was helpful. I don't know if anyone has any questions, anything. I guess we have 7 minutes, so people could share. Melly, what are you working on right now? I know that you are just getting back to your social media. Are you focusing on you? What do you think?
Yeah, just having to take off that long kind of really like just threw me off. Like I was still working out, doing my thing. I was posting when I could, but it was more of hey, calm down. Kind of not trying to stay on just because I couldn't. But now that I'm back, I'm really focusing on myself. And then I've had some conversations going just from that, like people seeing me post my workouts or just post things. That I've had some conversations going, and I've been talking to the girl that signed up as a discount coach. And because I guess she has been talking to some of her friends about it. So I was like, okay. So I told her that, you know, our Super Saturday thing was coming up, and I invited her to that. So hopefully she'll go.
Okay, awesome.
She'll go with me on Saturday. But other than that, I'm really trying to focus on me to kind of just get right back into it, and kind of just go back into the flow of things.
Okay, awesome. You know, that's important too, guys. It starts with us. If we're off, if we're not, you know, focusing on us, this whole thing, like, it kind of falls apart. So, Lisette, you're here. I don't know if can you talk?
Yeah.
Hey,
same with me. I'm just trying to focus on myself and on my mindset. It's just been very hard. Like, I need to change my mindset. If not, this is not going anywhere.
So where are you getting caught up, Lisette? Are you
just overthinking things, doubting myself? I think it's just been very hard at my job, and like all that is affecting me, and I'm letting it get to me, and I just need to stop.
Okay, so like we learned tonight, like, yeah, so we know your job's causing you the stress. You have, like, now what are you gonna do about it? So you could wake up every day and be like, oh, these people at my job, or like, oh, I am so negative. Now have an action plan. Say like, okay, every time I think, you know, this thing, I'm gonna replace it with a positive. Like, that's just start exhibiting the habits, you know, that you want to create to be the person that you want to be. So you could do it, girl. You have an amazing story. You've come so far. Look at you, just looking at your face. Oh my gosh, I don't see your face enough, so I'm like, dang, Lisette, you've come such a long way. And honestly, you don't have to overthink this. Share from your heart. Where were you? What was your life like? And I don't care how many setbacks you've had. I know you're still on this journey, and you're still fighting, and you're still doing this, but you're still here. You're still here. So Lisette's another one, guys. You may not know this, but her first week, she's like, I can't, I'm quitting. I was like, no, you can't. And look at her here. I think, are you going on 2 years?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It'll be 2 years this month sometime.
Really?
I don't know.
All right. You see? So happy.
Mm-hmm.
So, all right. Jody, where are you at, mama?
I've been sending out and tried to build up my followers, because I don't have that many followers yet. So I've been just focusing on me, doing my workouts. I've been doing saying, hey, I'm walking my son to school, I'm doing simple things. It's like really just me. That's all I'm doing.
Okay, that's vital. That's the first thing. You have to be a product of the product. As you go getting results, trust me, more interest will peak. So right now, it's just kind of, you're at the sharing your journey stage and making people like, what's it? Oh, now she's walking. What is she doing? Look, she woke up at 6, or look at her doing it at night. Like, what is Jody doing? And then Jody's going to come through with her first 10-pound weight loss, and then her 20, and then, and then that's how this works. So that's awesome, Jody. I'm glad you're here.
Look, you said.
Okay, the kids want to say hi.
Look, now that you caused attention to yourself.
Hector, what are you going to share with the team?
No, I was going to touch on what you were talking about, people noticing like changes. When I started working out in the morning, people noticed immediately. They're like, why are you working out at 5 a.m.? And it was like, oh, I didn't think people would notice that I just made that change. And then, well, ever since everything started happening with the whole situation with this guy, I started putting like little motivational quotes like around everywhere, just because I was like, you can't kind of like bring yourself down with things. So like even at my desk at work, like I have little like stickies like on my desk. So if at any time like things get a little stressful or crazy, like I'm like, okay, there's that to like remind me that, hey, it's fine, it's okay.
Love it, Melly. Thank you. All right, we got less than a minute. Everyone smile. I'm going to do a boomerang. And go. Okay. All right, thanks for joining. I'll see you. Bye-bye.